Happy Friday, everyone. We made it through another week. Christine here. So glad to see all your smiling faces. So as I started out dyeing yarn, and I did my first ever indie show, I had a lot of vendors that wanted to know a little bit more about me, and we got into talking. There's a storm coming. So with that being said, the skies are angry, and they opened up. I've been solar dyeing today, but one of the vendors, one of her comments really stuck out in my memory. And she said, there's no bad way to dye a skein. You can never dye a bad colorway. You can never dye anything wrong. And I beg to differ. So today's solar dyeing, I'm making unicorn poop. Let's get started. unicorn poop. This just goes to show you same colors, different roving, and the differences that it does make. The tones are very muted on, this was a natural gray Shetland wool. And my unicorn poop, I mean, it doesn't look that bad. I was really trying to make it worse looking, but yeah, it doesn't look that bad. But I didn't submerge these completely in water because I wanted spots where the colors would blend and spots where they didn't blend, if that kind of makes sense. But it does kind of look cool for unicorn poop. Or maybe a Monet painting, the muted tones, the subtleness. Will I over dye this one? Most likely, both of them I will over dye. Why? And first off, I use 3 colors again, working on the primary colors because primary colors always blend together, so I can come back and dye this over and not have any muddy looking spots. And that's why I said I beg to differ with that vendor, because I think you can dye up something bad. Whereas this one, with the Shetland being so dark, even though one of my colors that I used was forest green, I really need to add a lot more to get this wool to cover. So what do you think? So there you have it, unicorn poop. I just thought it was funny because I was using colors and at first it looked different than it did turn out. So be careful when you're dyeing stuff. You can always end up making poop out of it. So I hope everyone has a happy weekend. As always, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified for when I post a new video. It does help. And thank you to all my Patreons too, where you can learn a little bit more about dyeing if that's an interest to you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.